Hi, welcome to the Crack of Dawn. It's Dawn Lombardi and Dan Ringgold. Did I say it right?
Ringrose.
Ringrose.
Close enough.
Is it Irish?
It is.
It is?
It is Saxon.
It is?
No, Anglo-Saxon Irish.
I was going to
yeah.
say, is it Native American Indian? Because they always have like King Leopard print or like Ringrose. So Dan Ringrose is a guest of mine from Berlin, Connecticut.
Originally, yes.
And you know,
absolutely.
I know the breweries are getting really popular now, and I know he plays a lot. A lot of people like to go out. I like to go out, but I do like live music. So that's what you do a lot.
Nothing like it.
Really?
I love being out there.
You probably like being outside too. There's lots of outdoor venues.
Exactly, outside patios and cold beer and a warm patio.
I know, it's
just
so
great.
exciting. And you know, I've tried to get away from the wine because, quite frankly, it gets hot. You drink a glass of wine like it's nothing, like a water, and then you're in trouble. But a beer, you can sip, you know, and enjoy it.
Exactly.
And like, you know, kind of enjoy it a little bit more. So that's what I'm trying to do with my life. So Dan is going to sing some Irish songs with us. And I'm going to paint the cliffs of Moher. He said pronounce it like a lawnmower.
You got it.
I was saying Moher, you know, like champagne.
It's been pronounced several different ways, but
yeah, so it's
Moher.
like a lawnmower if anybody doesn't know how to say it.
Cliffs of Moher, yep.
So great. So he's going to play a couple songs. I'll interrupt at some point. I'm starting the painting. It's going to be the cliffs with some water, a boat, a couple things. And then, yeah, looking forward to listening to some music with you, and hope you enjoy the Crack of Dawn tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Love it. Okay, here we go.
Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver winged they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breast. Saw blackhead against the sky where twisted rocks run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. And someone touched a bow and played a reel that seemed so light and gay. Stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam, found Atlantic bass. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with new friends who try to make you stay, telling jokes and news and singing songs to pass the night away. Saw the Galway salmon run like silver, dancing, darting in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets and asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. I sang a song for
I love that song. Now, do you play that one often? When
I do.
And what's the song called?
It's called "Song for Ireland," and it was made famous by Mary Black. Wonderful,
Mary Black.
wonderful
Does
troubadour.
she sing a lot of does she compose or sing a lot of the songs?
She
that you
writes
sing?
her own, and she does a lot of the traditional songs, puts her own twist on it.
Is she from Ireland?
Yes, she is.
Is Black also an Irish last name?
It is.
It is?
It is.
Shortened or just Black?
No, just Black.
Really?
Yes, and she's
Wow.
a wonderful, wonderful singer.
And what area is she from? The Cork or the County Clare?
She is up north in the Dungannon area, I
Really?
believe. Yes.
There's a couple people. I mean, there's a few people from Ireland you wouldn't know. John Kelly and Maureen Kelly know some friends of ours. Joanne Newell is from Donegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
So I don't
Love
know if I've
Donegal.
been there. Have you been? You must have been, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Really?
Over there, 4 or 5 times, I think.
Really?
Yeah, we're going again in May. so,
Really?
yes.
Oh,
going to
God. They say,
Scotland.
what's the best? That's a good time to go.
Yes.
I mean, Joanne says it's always raining.
We're
It's
going to
always raining.
do Scotland, London, Ireland.
You
so,
are?
yes,
oh,
can't wait.
Fantastic. How many,
Cannot wait.
like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3
2
weeks?
weeks.
So, okay, yeah, that's good though. You can cram it all in.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, that's what Europe's about. It's like traveling from Connecticut to Massachusetts and Rhode Island and back.
Can't wait. Can't
Not
wait.
quite. Yeah, you get a boat. That'll be fun. So play another for us, and I'll show you how mine's coming. It's coming pretty good.
Oh, love it. I love it.
I think it's
Wow.
going to be good. I'm going to make it abstract. How can I not?
Oh, my
So
gosh.
keep going. I love it.
All right.
I like that Deline one. Deline. You've got mazzicatos too.
And come by the hills to a land where fancy is free, and stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. And come by the hills to a land where life is a song, and sing while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long, where the trees sway in time and even the wind sings in tune, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. And come by the hills to a land where legends remain, where glories of old fill the heart and may yet come again, where the past is not lost and the future is still to be won, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Yes, the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done.
Now, I was looking, everybody thinks that people use a pick. I don't see a pick, right?
It's a thumb pick.
Oh, you've got a pick.
I
didn't know.
just started using this a couple years ago.
Oh,
yes, 'cause
really? I didn't
I
notice
was getting
that.
calluses on my thumb.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. You can get
it's
that.
a thumb pick, yeah.
Oh,
and it makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, you can get a lot of problems if you're playing the guitar too much. Or those that can
Yes,
get
on
ya.
the end of your fingertips too.
Get
yes.
ya. So
But it's-
we were admiring his guitar. It's called a Martin. I've never heard of it. That's fancy,
It
right?
is.
Is it like a Les Paul or is it like acoustic style?
It's for acoustic guitars. It's really the Rolls Royce.
It is?
It really is.
He said he like literally waited for a long time to be able to buy it.
I waited 40 years to get it. And,
Really?
The one
Did
I
you
had.
know where you were going to get it from and everything?
I had an idea of where, but the
Really?
one I had before was a Takamine, and it looked a lot like a Martin, and people would come up, you know, all the time. Hey, where'd you get the Martin? Where'd you get the Martin? No, not yet. So I finally waited, and yeah.
So that's your baby. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere.
It makes all the difference, and I've had so many comments on it.
So if you go on an
since I got it.
airplane, it's not going underneath.
No.
No.
No, this is not going anywhere.
That is the therapy pet. It's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
We love it. So he's going to keep playing. Mine is coming out great. I love it. I think it's totally cool. I love abstract artists. I admire them because it's so hard to make things simpler from something very abstract like water and rocks. But this is an abstract look, and thanks to the artist that I'm copying. So with all due respect, it is a reproduction. So yeah, I'm copying. Oh. It's looks like a poster for Ireland, so it's good. The
Lovely.
Cliffs of Moher. So keep going, it's great. And then he's going to give us cues, and hopefully we've got a great time over here. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, love it.
Dan Ringrose, Berlin.
You may travel far, far from your own native home. Far away o'er the mountains, far away o'er the foam. But of all the fine places that I've ever seen, sure there's none can compare with the cliffs of Duneen. Take a view o'er the mountains, fine sights you'll see there. See the high Rocky Mountains on the west coast of Clare. The towns of Kilrush and Kilkee can be seen from the high rocky slopes round the cliffs of Duneen. It's a fine place to be on a warm summer's day, watching all the wildflowers that ne'er do decay. The hare and lofty pheasant are plain to be seen, building homes for their young round the cliffs of Duneen. Fare thee well to Duneen, fare thee well for a while. And to all the fine people I'm leaving behind, to the streams and the rivers where oft I have been, and the high rocky slopes round the cliffs of Duneen.
I love that. In the Cliffs of Duneen, we've already asked this one because it's somewhere that maybe I've been to, but where is it?
It is in County Clare.
In County Clare. So a lot of people, when they travel to Ireland, I think that's one of the destinations.
It's the best music in Ireland, my opinion.
It is?
The opinion
Clare?
of a lot of people, especially for traditional music, go to Clare.
Oh, so
absolutely.
the music can be different from where you travel?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yep, but the best absolute traditional music.
Oh, really? What if you want to go to the absolute mess, like the worst karaoke just for a laugh?
I don't say
We can't
karaoke.
say that. We can't
with
make
Irish
fun of
music.
anybody.
No, that's a bad word.
So Clare's a good place to go to listen
and
to
the
music?
little village of Doolin in Clare.
Doolin, yes, Doolin. I've been there. Yes.
Gus O'Connor's pub.
Gus O'Connor's?
Yep, it's right
really?
on the strip.
Does Gus O'Connor own it?
He or his family. I think he passed on, but his family owns it. Yeah.
Really?
It is the best. Oh,
Food, fun, pub, loud.
sessions, music, laughter.
What about the actual house? Is it in a house? 'Cause
No,
sometimes they're in a house.
it looks like a big house.
It does?
Yeah, and it's right along the strip there.
And you wouldn't miss it for
Oh, no, you can't
anytime
miss
you
it.
go. You
You
go
can't
there?
miss it.
Oh God, isn't that great?
Gus O'Connor's pub.
Okay, Gus O'Connor's Club in you just said it.
Doolin.
Doolin, because I
Doolin,
bet.
County Clare, which is
Doolin,
not
County
far,
Clare.
not far from the cliffs of Moher.
It is. Where's Moher? Is that in?
It's like
There.
15 minutes away.
Isn't that neat? That's so fun. Oh God, I've got to go back. You know what? The flights, I just checked. I think it's 500 both. No, 1,000 round trip. I know that's kind of expensive if you're traveling, but still, it's right out of Bradley, and
Yeah.
it says nonstop.
The fact that
Right?
it's the fact that
I
it's
would
out of
pay
Bradley.
for the nonstop. I know.
Just for Bradley. I mean,
I would go. So there's your $1,000. Save it and stuff it, and then go and have fun at Gus O'Connor's.
absolutely. It's
Where
the
do you
best.
land? Always Dublin?
I
not
have
too
gone
many.
to Shannon a couple times,
Shannon's
but the
another
last few
place?
times it's been Dublin. You can do Shannon or Dublin.
There's only two?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, keep playing. Mine's coming out great. I'm doing the.
All right. Do you mind if I play one on the drum here?
Yeah. He has an Irish drum. What is it called?
It's called a bow-ron. A bow like bow and arrow.
You can
Ron.
also set that over there if you don't want it to fall, just
I
in
don't
case.
want it to fall,
Yeah, you can walk
actually.
right off because we've got our mics hooked up
Can
to
I
us.
put it in the bag here? That might work.
A bow Rashawn,
Bow-ron.
and it's Irish.
Yes, it's made out of goat skin, 100% goat skin.
It is?
And it was made in Belfast about 40 years ago.
Really?
Yep.
Belfast? And that picture was on it when you bought it?
It was drawn
I can't
for
see
me.
that. What does that say? I don't got the glasses. It either
10
says
minutes.
2 minutes or 10. Oh, 10. We're good. We're good.
All right.
So that's cool. Belfast.
Yeah,
Where's
and they
that?
don't make Belfast is up in the north.
Upper North Ireland.
Yes.
Do you
And
like it there?
It's beautiful.
It
you
is?
just have there are parts of it that can be dicey because that's where the troubles were.
So it's like Jamaica. Don't go in the mountains.
Yeah, exactly. Similar.
Don't go into their stash. Yep. This is
But
so
yeah,
fun.
not
so,
many-
do they play that at the same time as a guitar, say, or
Oh
only
yeah,
alone?
this is a big, very popular instrument in the sessions.
Wow.
The bow-ron.
What are
yeah.
the instruments they play in a typical pub or bar? Or
Fiddle, uilleann,
Fiddle?
fiddle, uilleann pipes, which are Irish bagpipes. They're a miniature version of the bagpipe.
Do you carry them on you, or you just hold
You
them?
can carry them, and you play them with your elbow instead of blowing into them.
No.
So you can play them inside.
That's so cool. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yep, tin whistles, bow-rons, accordions.
That's really fun, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so you got to go to that area, Doolin, Guy O'Connor.
It's
so
the best.
play away. I can't wait. We're gonna paint, and we got 10 minutes, which seems like quick, but it's not. Okay. He drove here in 10 minutes. Yeah.
This is a song about a very unique musician
Okay. Excited.
who lived in the town of Ballybay.
Valley Bay. Got it. This is cool. This is so fun.
In the town of Ballybay, there was a lassie dwelling. I knew her very well, and her story's worth a telling. Her father had a still, he was a good distiller, but when she took the drink, ooh, the devil couldn't fill her with me ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, whack-a-daddy-o. Now she had a wooden leg that was hollow down the middle. She used to tie a string on it and play it like a fiddle. She fiddled in the hall, she fiddled in the alleyway. She didn't give a damn, she had to fiddle anyway with a ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, whack-a-daddy-o. And she said she wouldn't dance unless she had her wellies on, but when she had 'em on, she could dance as well as anyone. She wouldn't go to bed unless she had her shimmy on, but when she had it on, she'd go as quick as anyone with a ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, whack-a-daddy-o. She had children by the stairs, she had children in the byre, another 10 or 12 sitting roaring by the fire. She fed them on potatoes and on soup made with nettles and on lumps of hairy bacon. She boiled up in the kettle with me ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, rack-a-daddy-o. Now she had lovers by the score, every Tom and Dick and Harry. She was courted night and day, still she wouldn't marry. Then she fell in love with the fellow with a stammer. He tried to run away, so she hit him with the hammer with me ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, whack-a-daddy-o. Now she led a sheltered life, eating porridge and black pudding. She terrorized her man till he up and died right sudden. When the husband died, she was feeling very sorry. She rolled him in a bag and she threw him in the quarry with me ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong, whack-a-daddy-o. So in the town of Ballybay, there was a lassie dwelling. I knew her very well, her story's worth a telling. Her father had a still, he was a good distiller. When she took the drink, ooh, the devil couldn't fill her with me ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong. What will the daddy do? Ring-a-ding-a-dong, ring-a-ding-a-daddy-o, ring-a-ding-a-dong. What will the daddy-o?
That was so great. So these people have an absolute hoot when they're out, right?
Oh,
Total ball.
absolutely. It's just about fun, friendship.
And it's totally like, you know, here people get into these fights. So my friend from Joanne said that in Ireland, yes, they have a SWAT team, but your general police officer does not carry a gun. Isn't that true? That's what she said.
I've not seen them carrying guns.
She says
Nope.
that police officers don't carry guns. Now, if you need one or some crazy thing happens, then yes, they have those facilities. But
Exactly.
she said no.
Nope.
Isn't that something to like think about though? When people are all with these gun laws and stuff, I couldn't believe that. So like when you're thinking of like a bar fight, it's probably they don't have those.
No, I mean occasionally, you know,
Yeah,
a few too many
someone's like,
pints.
yes, or
usually
if it's something bad.
The youngins drink too much, and
Oh God!
you know. But I mean, they settle
But it's
it. They
fun.
settle it amongst themselves,
Yeah.
and they buy each other a pint after, and they just make
It's a
up right
fun
there.
thing to do. I remember when I went to France like 4 or 5 times, like you've been to Ireland, and my parents took us to Ireland for quite a while. We got stuck over because the boat was on strike, so we were stuck. We couldn't go back to England. Oh, we had a great time, bed and breakfast and stuff. My parents aren't the drinkers, so we didn't go to pubs, and plus I was too young. But
Right.
I mean, you know what? We probably did, because you know, where are you going to go out for dinner? A pub.
Exactly.
Right? You have to
Exactly.
go where there's beer. There's no good places.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and like I was just listening to this comedian said that you don't brag and say, oh, we went to this fantastic Jewish restaurant the other night. Well, you don't say that about Irish either. There's not too many places you can think of other than a really good pub.
Exactly. It's family
With
friendly.
good,
It's where
yeah,
everyone
good
goes to
pub fare.
socialize.
Yeah.
And, hang out and eat and drink. And
I
just,
love it. I think it's great. I wish there were more of that. So keep going. We'll do one more song. He said 10 minutes. I would imagine he's going to come out. We got perfect
We got
timing.
3. All right.
3 minutes. It's perfect. Okay, keep
All right.
going. Thank you for tuning in.
For
Crack
the
it
little
on.
kid in all of us.
I love it.
Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court in a 1, 2, 3, please, won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, and all the boys are fighting for her. They rap at the door, they ring at the bell, said, oh, my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court in a 1, 2, 3, please, won't you tell me who is he? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high and the snow come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell him when she comes home. Let 'em all come as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3, please, won't you tell me who is he? My Aunt Jane called me in and she gave me tea out of her wee tin. Half a bap with sugar on the top, 3 honey balls out of her wee shop. Half a bap with sugar on the top, 3 honey balls out of her wee shop. My Aunt Jane can dance a jig, sing a song about a sweetie pig. Wee red eyes and a cord for a tail, hanging in a bunch from a farthing nail. Wee red eyes and a cord for a tail, hanging in a bunch from a farthing nail. And I'll tell me, Ma, when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, but that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is a court in a 1, 2, 3, please, won't you tell me who is he? She is a court in a 1, 2, 3, please, won't you tell me who is she?
Yoo. What a blast that is.
Fun
oh,
stuff.
wow. That was so much fun. I'm so glad that you tuned in tonight. Where's the next place you're playing? It was at the Hook and Ladder, New Britain. That was probably a ball.
Yes. I got a private function next weekend,
Private?
and then
Okay,
we
can't
are going to
say.
be in Europe on vacation.
Then he's going to Scotland, Ireland, and England. No, in Paris. No.
And then no Paris.
No Paris.
Scotland, London, Dublin.
Dublin. Oh, God.
So the end of May, I've got a few breweries.
Really? Okay,
Playing.
so look out for it. Will it be on, like, you know, the different, we'll just look out for it, right?
Yeah, I put it on Facebook. It's on my website. So danringrosemusic.com.
And it's Ringrose, Ringrose.
R-O-S-E.
That's great. I love that
Absolutely.
name. Whose name was it? Your dad's, obviously. Really?
On my dad's side.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
How many kids in the family?
3 brothers, myself, and he had 3 siblings as well.
Really?
Yep.
God, I'll tell you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, thanks for tuning in. We had a great time. Here's the cliffs of lawnmower. I'm going to remember that because I always said Moher.
Mower.
I'm going to think lawnmower. So Moher. Cliffs of Moher. He
County
can put
Clare.
this at County Clare. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. I love it.
Nick Augustino right here at the East Side Restaurant. We always have the complete full dinner menu. Knockwurst, bratwurst, sauerbraten, potato pancakes, red cabbage, rice pudding, cream pies, all the desserts that Germany had to offer. I always do something different. Yes, I do. I brought seafood to the beer garden at the East Side Restaurant. East Side Restaurant, your German destination restaurant in Connecticut. Tiki-taka, hoy, hoy, hoy!